Welcome to the show. It's gonna be no racing. It's gonna be easy. It's gonna be mellow. It's gonna be 90 minutes of chill. And I put a little of my sweat top on, which hopefully will make me sweat a little. Greetings all. You're gonna get 90 minutes of Tron bike kilometers into it today on an easy pace. They say 1.8 is advertised to 2.4 actually, and we are right now going up here 2.6 and whatsoever. Matt is asking how I'm feeling after yesterday and the day before. You know what? Fair question, Matt. I'm trying to shake out the legs. That's why I'm doing this right here. I can feel it. If I would do a race today, yeah, wouldn't be 100%, wouldn't be 80%, probably somewhere in the 70s. But yeah, I can feel 2 days racing back to back now. Yeah, thanks for asking, Matt. So that's why I take it super easy today. 90 minutes just moving the legs. Always do your zone 2 rights so that you're ready when it counts, when Monday and Tuesday come around. Or maybe Thursday, actually tomorrow is another ladder race. So shaking it out for tomorrow, or just shaking it out in general. Yes. You're wondering why I'm dancing, whipping my head. I'm have some music going here, which may or may not is copyright free, and that will get me in trouble with YouTube. So no music for you guys. I feel like sorry about that. So again, I'm doing this right just to like clearly shake out the legs. 90 minutes of easy spinning. That's what in the program. But we are on the cliff side loop, which is right now the Tour de France. No, sorry, what I'm saying here. Tour de Suisse race course. And yep, that is something you want to race. I did Monday and I actually won it. Matt was in the race. He felt the pain, and he felt the pain yesterday, so he might feel it today that the muscles are sore. I hope you're feeling good, Matt, and you coming out of this recovery easy. Matt says, I've gotten a house ladder race with TMP only riders against these other 4 teams. I already told my team that I'm going to be useless. You know, when you race against teammates, it's kind of like Formula One stuff. You always want to beat your teammate because they're normally racing in the same car, but still the same as you're racing any other person. So, you know what? Internal ladder races are fun. You guys enjoy it. Do some silly stuff as much as you can. People will show off. People will hold back. And you know what, Matt? I believe you have a good excuse to not go full gas today, so all good. I try to keep racing at a minimum back to back, except if I'm in high season. I think that's what I call the eco season, where you race for almost 20 days in a row for 1.5 hours each day. And these stages are tough because you're racing with the A, B, and C groups all together. Push me to try and stay with the A's and A plus. Yeah. I like Echo. I hate Echo. So yes, the format is tough because it screws a little bit with the categories, having them all start at the same time, in my opinion. But you actually have the ability to yeah, ride with the big boys for a little bit, as long as you can hold. And then if you give up, you're back in your own category, but you might have an advantage using the big boys draft. So yeah, it screws around with the race for sure. But it is what it is. It's all right. Come on. It's racing. If you want to get better, race with the people who are better than you, to humble you every day, and one day you are able to just hold their wheels. So let's see. I actually have done some progress compared to last Echo season. So I'm hoping to get some good results this year, as much as I can do it and my family life allows it. So let's see. Oh, wow, I put that sweat. I have a sweatsuit which I put on underneath to just get myself warm in these Zone 2 rides and sweat a little bit more than normal. But this one is more insulated. I feel like I'm just already like cooking from the inside. I wasn't prepared for that. 90 minutes of that. It's gonna be ugly underneath the bike probably. Let's see. All right. Oh, you won't believe how much I like this pace here. It's a little bit like the first 2K in ZL tomorrow, today. Sorry, ZL yesterday. But then it already exploded and never got back down. It was like from the intervals, boom, 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 boom. Matt says, a wise person once told me, iron shapes iron. I always do better when I'm racing against people I know are better than me. Chase, a case and point yesterday. You know what? Yesterday was a tough ZL race. It was very competitive. I think the last, like to be quite frank, Matt and I were racing in the Lime Division 2, like B2, which in my opinion doesn't reflect B3 or B1 in any means, because we have done way better times than in the B1 team or B1 league. So it's just how you get filtered into these B categories. B is B in my opinion. Having said that, yesterday, or in our league, we racing, I think with 75 people plus. So it's a big peloton. It's hard to get away on the flats, I tell you that. So the cream de la crop in our category, in our race, is around, I think, like 20 riders deep. So it's a very competitive field. And over time, we are now 5 races in. People have shown their true colors and performances. And I think, Matt, my friend, you are one of them, chasing 8th place overall yesterday was phenomenal. Holding on to every single individual surge over Libby Hill, 23rd Street. For anybody in the top 20 is not an easy task, because we really like put the watt bombs out there and throw them at each other, which is great. That's how you get better. And I think we all got a big performance increase from yesterday. Very well executed. Special TMP sending out again Jackson in, I think lap 2 it was. I watched it back. He just like got away on a finishing straight and extended his lead on a downhill. Wow, one guy. Well done. So that was tough racing yesterday. But I think I have to give credit where credit is due. Swift, as well as WRTL, has made the leagues and races competitive, which is exactly what we want to have. So you're engaged at any point in the race. And to be completely transparent, I told my team, no matter where you are at ZL in a points race, you're gonna fight for every point. And it came true yesterday again. We came second overall in the team rankings, and second place to third place, the separation was 4 points. 4 points. This is 4 spots of some of the 6 people riding in your team, just pushing harder on one climb. That's it. Very proud of the team to accomplish that. Yeah. It's the most fun I've had in a race, long time. Oh, wow, Matt, appreciate that. I don't know if I was part of it in that sense that I pushed you, but I think it was a ZL team effort of the top 20 riders to make this ride interesting. Having said that, yes, it was more for the punchers, to tell you that. An interval race like this, more for the punchers, not so much for the climbers. And oh, not to forget, it was actually the race of one diesel engine. TMP Jackson pulled it off nicely from lap 2 onwards. He just dieseled away and was never seen again. So congrats to him. He did that. I think more in a diesel fashion. I think he had the 20-minute or 1 hour power output anyways. I think pushed 4.1, our limit, deserved to have the maximum points. Good for him. Oh boy, this is gonna be sweaty, I tell you that. If I mentioned that already. I'm very sweaty as freaking, yeah. So we have an hour and 15 minutes to pass by here. We'll probably do that loop twice in that amount of time. Maybe close to 3 times, actually. Yeah, twice. And yeah, this is the ZL, sorry, to the Swift race course right now. Ocean cliffside loop, where I tell you, this is the part where you want to pay attention to. As here comes the section where the boys will be separated from the men. You want to get into that ramp, into that bridge riser with a lot of juice right from the get-go, right from the bottom, and drive through the pack to get ahead and manage your gaps from the top. It's always bad mentally trying to up your power over and over to catch people. It's better to push consistent power throughout the climb and maybe punch it a little bit harder at the beginning and then manage. That's my just 2 cents to it, but whatever your approach is and works for you, go for it. As much as I wanted to try and bridge, I was happy to let him have a day. Oh yeah, I know. Is that an L race? You can actually look in my YouTube or Twitch library from yesterday. Cobble climb. Jackson took off at lap 2, and Matt, his teammate, was with him, as well as Prager in the first lap. And I had these guys on my radar because they are very well ranked in the, like on paper, let's say, if we call the bookies, these guys are on the books. for scoring points. So Matt said he wanted to bridge up to him, which would have been the wrong move, I tell you that, Matt, because I would have covered this one. TMP was on my watch list. Nobody went away from TMP after lap 2, except Jackson. He went away on a straightaway. And I was watching myself back, like, it's like, should I go or should I not? And you guys let me do the tempo. I would have exhausted myself for that. So I set up for second. That he would stay away for the whole entire time was a surprise to me too. Good for him again. Boy, I hope he hurts today. Man, if he is in your ladder race, I hope he pays for that one today. Let's see. I mean, Jackson, I think he has 1,125 races. He's an experienced B rider, so that was not his first rodeo. He knew exactly what he was doing, and I hope TMP was aware when they put him in the lineup what his mission is. Totally worked out. Tell you that. Won't work next week. Scratch race, buddy. It's game on. So let's see. Let's see if I will be able to make it. I have my wife's birthday party coming up. So yeah, I will indulge myself a little. But yeah, let's see. Oh, it feels good to do just an easy ride like that. Yeah, it's close to 3.0, and that could feel very hard after 120 kilometers in, if you ask somebody. But here it is. Easy peasy. Oh. Stretch out these legs. Got some new mix going here, what's called RMX, Running Team Radio. If it's radio, you know what? Okay, let's let you listen in here. That's what I'm listening to. Probably get flagged for this one, but I have not seen anybody watching back a Zone 2 ride in the library. So if you're not watching it live, you will never watch it back. So all good. Except Matthew van der Poel shows up here all of a sudden with a late join. Some smooth beats, you know, like music really does something to you. You can have the heavy metal, hardcore music, which some people like for getting really motivated and pumped up. I appreciate that. Not really my cup of tea, but at some time I tune into, gets me going. But there is something to say about the right music for the right workout session you do. And if you do the grinding ones, get that rhythm going, you know. It distracts you from the power. Just push the rhythm. Whew. Okay, it's not really worth it. Get flagged here, but for this one, so. But having the right music again really makes the world. There could be even a race that make a difference. Okay, let's catch up a little bit. To the Swift race course, this one here is after crossing a bridge. This is where you want to see who is around you, how big is the group. So if the group is less than 20, you might be able to get away with a big push out the aqueduct tunnel, as I displayed on Monday to my surprise. But if that group is chasing or bigger than that, they will pull you back and they will swallow you up. Same over here, you see some small little gaps coming up here as people cannot hold or are affected by this slightly uphill road. So in the race, you still need to push until you crest over the bridge. Just look at the mini Pred profile, it's always slightly uphill. Don't think or then confuse it for weakness. You want to push here if you want to get away. It's right on time here. Come on, guys. Everybody gets one. I actually just upgraded my Tron. I am finished stage 1, upgraded stage 1, and now in the bracket of stage 2, which is 1,050 kilometers to upgrade. It's just bananas. I still don't know how all these other influencers and bike riders on YouTube got all these fancy Halo bikes almost fully upgraded just barely after they came out. There must have been a bug or something. Tell you that. Tell you that. Oh, we nipping on the fence. Don't get burned. Don't get zapped. Again, enjoy these days. I definitely do. Easy riding. A little bit longer, like try to hit zone 2. If you don't have a heart rate, you can identify zone 2 in a way of when you have a fluent conversation like I and you have, that's your zone 2. But if you huffing and puffing like that and can barely breathe, that's not zone 2. That's zone 3 and above. You don't want to be there. So this will be a clear separation here. Tell you that. Let's see if we can pull it back, because that intersection symbolized the peak of the climb, the crust. Oh, boy. Zone2. Let's push a little. Get the group faster here, huh? Oh. I watched back another stream yesterday from ZL. His name is Ant. I think he races for ESRT. Good guy. Solid rider. TT rider too. He is TT bars. Love it for him already. And he's up there all the time. He's very close to me all the time. He will be around Matt Perol as well from TMP. I think he hits the top 15 on a regular base. And yesterday he came 10th, correct. Actually one place in front of me. He streams as well. I watch his streams to see a race from a different perspective. It's always great to see how you pass by or drop back from other riders. So lots of learnings, seeing different perspectives. And it kind of tells me where I should accelerate the next time, or like don't have to waste energy. So it's interesting to see different perspective riders or races. And if you don't stream yourself, try it out or watch a race back where you are in. And then you might see something, you learn something, how get better. Yeah. Yeah, yesterday's race, I'm proud to be second individual rider, score most points after the flyer Jackson, who took off in lap 2 and cashed in all the fastest point, not fastest, place points on each segment. So even though I finished 11th, know your value, know your place, know your time where you have to burn matches, then you're going to be successful. And obviously I can contribute immensely to my team's overall points, but I couldn't do it without them. So they were fighting as hard as I am in the front and around me with Phil, as well as in the back. So every point counts. I cannot stress that enough. 4 points made a difference between second podium and third podium spot. Getting a $75,000 check or $50,000 check. I'm just kidding. They don't hand out checks like easy. Oh. Oh. So that was the attack point on Monday's race, which I choose to go all out. And first my process was go over the tunnel and keep pushing and see who is coming with me. How far will it stretch? I managed to stretch it that far that I got a gap of like 2 seconds. And I said, maybe this is going somewhere here. So what most of the time happens is that you push until here, dips down a little bit, you see, and now it comes up. This is where you take off the power, let the crowd come swarm you, and then you go in the draft, get ready for a sprint. But I decided, okay, little breather here, going from 5 watts or 7 watts per kilo down to 4 briefly, and then keep pushing here. Keep pushing another like 4 or 5 seconds. Keep the wattage high to this little ramp here. If you master this ramp, it's half the rent, because the crowd will come with speed and they will catch you here. They will make some time. If you made up that ramp, you better push here on a downhill. Little like speed zone where people waiting until the first guy goes. And at this point, depends how big the crowd is, the pack, it's on, like Donkey Kong. You want to push here. Be on high speed between your bridges here. Boom, that's your latest signal. Go full out here. And from this bridge onwards, it's just head down and pray that you reach that banner without gassing out. If you manage to do that, I'm pretty sure you will have a good result, as well as you can be satisfied with your sprint and overall end performance. Because there's always that little munchkin in your head saying, I don't feel so good today. Let's take it easy, buddy. But then there are the regrets when you watch it back and say, I could have. So leave it out there on the line. Leave it out there. No doubts. Okay, so that's what I said on Monday, and it worked out. Guess what? Yesterday, the last climb up to the finish, I quit. I said I'm done. I wasn't really done, I tell you that. Because if I watched it back, the other guys are as exhausted as I am at the same time. So I was just mentally weak because I did that to the Swift race just the day before, which honestly really like sucked the power out of me. But could it have not lasted one more climb? then I would have sprinted and would have gone toe to toe with Matt. No, I let the TMP riders ride off into the sunset. 10 people passed me. Came 11th, which I'm grateful for, so all good. I think I was 20 seconds behind the finish time, I feel like. I'm still very grateful. Come on. All good. There's good news and bad news for this ride. Good news is it only lasts for 50 more minutes. Easy ride. And we will make one more lap for sure. This one, and we're entering the third. But we will probably end on the hill, which is good and bad because on one side we have to climb it. But oh good. We can always run it down. I might just turn around if we're still on the hill and go down the other side, go back the cliff side and descend into the jungle. It's a little bit more free kilometers in my opinion. This might be 20, I don't know, 19K. I think it's probably 4K, 5K down. Can we check this? Let's check it. Coffee is served. Today is going to be latte macchiato. No, that's not a tempo which I get sleepy. Let's get some data in here. Looks like they animate that. Okay, it's gonna be to the finish. It's okay. It's still 4K, 5K. There's 1K, 2, 3. It's more 4 kilometers on the other side. Let's see. Nicely staying in zone 2. That's phenomenal. Based on the numbers, sweat my butt off with this hot heat suit top. I was very tired. Yeah, sleep was not really there. I don't know, 1 o'clock, 11 o'clock to bed. Woke up at 4. 5 hours today. Here we go. Not a good preparation for a race, guys. If I would be racing today, I would be not doing well. So this one is, again, 1 to stretch the legs, and 1 to move and collect some kilometers. Ugh. I'm maybe making it all 3 laps. Boom, boom, clap. I don't know, maybe Carson's listening into my beat here. It sounds like boom, boom, clap. Oh. 77 years plus. Bernie, you're a hero, man. From RSG Delbruck, German guy. Good for you. Ausgezeichnet. Bernie, ausgezeichnet. Keep on pushing, punching up. Man, we always have that break there. But interesting enough, if you stay here and you see what happens, you might learn something how the pack behaves and when breaks occur, how many lengths of riders need to be disappearing that this group pulls away. I am. I will stay. I would love that my shoes are staying dry. Gross, I know. Let's turn this inside out. Speed in here, man. Folks, speed in here. I have to tighten my handlebars here. This is not okay. Guys, behave here. Behave. Let the other guys come in. See what's in the bottle. So what's the power here? Yes. Easy power. That's what I want. All blue. Blue. I feel like they must be listening to a Discord channel music thing here, as I am. That's what they're having going on in the chat. Karsten, drop. Thanks. Here we go. Highest point. It's all downhill from here, and that's a good thing. A good downhill. Let's go full gas here. Okay, we're out of the danger zone. "20 minutes, 15. We might make it to the bottom of the bridge. Let's see. We should make it up there, like somewhere half-ass. Let's see. Here we are. We have a late subscriber. I'll give you a shout out in a little bit as I see my system captures the name somehow. It's Gaming Kingdom says subscribe, subbed, liked. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming on to the show. Unfortunately, my sweat soaked in my right foot now. Does it look good? And we have more people coming on and joining the network of Swift Racecraft. Let's see who's up there after Gaming Kingdom. Last chance for a full espresso. Okay, guess where we're gonna stop? Say kilometer 8. 8.8. 8.8 kilometers from now. So it's 46. Sorry, 47.8. That's my estimate. Telling you, I'm not spraying up down my leg, but my right foot just open up a vent. 47.8. Manu CN YouTube. Bernie's in the house again. 77 years plus old. Boy, I hope I am that fit as him. Looks like the pace has a little bit increased. I think people want to make it up the climb. I'll make it close to the climb so we get things going to go over and under on the other side. Okay, I blow it right here. My power up. I feel the last round here I'm more efficient, more consistent probably. Not that much commands, but let's see. We're gonna climb probably for 2 minutes. Welcome to the dark side, the danger zone. The danger zone. Let's not piss off the right leader. Shootout draw. Okay, let's see. Okay, 2 minutes climb coming up. Should have slowed it down a little. Not making us going up way. Half ass up the mountain. Boom, boom, clap. Two minutes to climb 700 meters. Then I'm right on the money. 14 yards off by 300 meters. Okay, here we go. 3 kilometers going downhill. $1,000 kilometers remaining. 1,000. You're bananas. Look at this guy here. Yeah, low center of gravity. He must be like flying down this hill now. Can you reach it? Come on. Okay, try to stay behind. Shoot them a lot. What happened over there? Oh shit. Flat is going here. Robbie Maya. Glugla. Flip. Benatti. All right, guys. So I think that was it for me here. I will check out. I will clean up that sweaty mess underneath me. Yeah, it just leaked out. The sweatsuit did exactly what it's supposed to do, make me sweat. And bed did not disappoint. Gross. That's the damage control, huh? Alrighty, guys, that's it. So I just record my cleanup process a little bit here. Appreciate you guys coming on. Check it out. See you next time. Make tomorrow later.